Good morning, everybody. Good to see you.
Morning.
Good morning. Paul Trainee here with the one and only Kyle Grady, or
That's
as
me.
I like to call you, Kyle Gradient, which is the best
I like that.
nickname, which happens to be your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fitting. It's very fitting.
It is very fitting, and it kind of ties in with your design today. Good to have you here for day 2.
Thank you. I'm
How you
excited to
feeling?
be here. I'm feeling
Yeah?
good. You know, I woke up feeling refreshed.
Yeah, just
Had
ready
some good
to
food last night.
take on the world.
Oh,
When
yeah.
that coffee hits, you're like, I can take on the world.
I may have had a little bit too much coffee already. That's
No, I
okay.
always do. I have 2 right over here. So it's not. We're gonna get this in the next segment done in like half the time.
Just gonna crush through it again.
But speaking of essentially the schedule, again, a big thank you to Marissa and the daily creative challenge we have going on. But this is sort of day 2 as part of Adobe Live. Get involved with that creative challenge. That is in that challenge tab. You can check that out. And that challenge, which is all about creating a customer service sort of experience. Kyle's with me from 9 to 11. Lisa Inouye is going to be up 11 to 1 with Marissa back, and then 1 to 3, Jermaine Boca as well. So all day long, hang out with us, learn stuff, and that's the whole goal. Just learn and get inspired and have fun, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, buddy.
Cool.
And
Cool.
speaking of good things, I love the idea like for your app that you're working on.
Thank you.
Let's dive on into it.
Sure
Good morning,
thing.
everybody. Tom and Ashy and Jason, Jose, Paras. We want to give you a warm welcome from San Francisco to India, or wherever this may find you. So really appreciate you being here. So appreciate you coming out.
Thank you for
too, as
having me.
well.
Thank you for having me, guys.
So from good old Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good old PGH.
Yeah,
Rolling
PGH.
too. We're here for it.
PGH.
Living. We're good.
I love it.
So, so just a quick recap from yesterday. We had this doc here, kind of list out the things I was working on from yesterday, kind of what we'll go into today. So roughly we kind of cover the onboarding stuff and, the logins.
What is this?
Yeah, so it's my fault. Let me back
Is
up
it
a little bit.
mountain trails? Mountain trail?
It's kind of whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
It's one of those things up for
Can you
interpretation.
insert your own letters? You're missing some letters there.
I am missing all the vowels.
Which makes
'cause
this
it's-
really cool, by the
Yeah,
way. You
I thought so.
get
I
rid
was like,
of those vowels.
clever. But no, it's a mentor app, so it connects mentors and mentees to each other. Strictly focusing on like the creative field right now, tech, design, marketing, development, project management.
Very cool.
It's just a quick little mobile app that's going to help kind of bridge that gap between people. Growth is everything.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. Like I'm sure there's a couple different ways you can execute on this, which if people didn't tune in yesterday, they did. They kind of already have an idea,
Right.
because you can kind of do this a number of ways. You could almost
sure.
do like a Tinder for mentors, where it's
You
like
could.
swipe left, swipe right.
You absolutely
Did you think
can.
about that?
I did, and it's actually I was going to ask a couple people today
Oh,
see
maybe.
what they thought about that.
Okay.
'Cause,
Yeah.
eventually we're gonna have to do like some cards when you see all the mentors and stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what's the best layout? And to me, I'd rather swipe right on some people, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Exactly. Into it. I'm into the name. And if you didn't see yesterday's, that's available in the replays tab, as you can see above us. Boop, way up there. So thanks so much for joining us. Mike, what's up? It's very interesting, Mike's like vowels are so, It's so aughts, so
Yeah,
2000s
they're
or whatever.
They're old.
It's funny how you go through phases, because there was like, we used to add tech to every word, like Initech. Remember, when I'm talking about Office Space?
Okay.
I think Initech, wasn't that the name of the company? But it was like tech this, tech that. And then we got rid of that.
Trends.
And it's just kind of funny.
Now vowels
and
are
then,
just very
And then we
easy.
would do a lot of what is it when you call the, just a lot of, when you just take the first letter of words. I'm sorry, my brain's not working right now. Acronyms.
Sure.
Acronyms. Help me.
There it is.
Ah,
It's early.
see, that's why
everybody.
Gus gave me this. He's like, just put this bag over your head, Paul. You don't know what you're talking about. But this is also the giveaway we have today, which is brand new. You'll hear about this, and one person will get this exciting.
That's cute.
Taking the totes to the next level here. Right?
it
Yesterday
up.
was like a little.
Yesterday was like an
and it's
absolute
getting
little-
bigger and bigger by day 3. Who knows?
Who knows what's gonna happen?
So,
I'm here for it.
anyways.
I am here for it.
But this is really cool. Let's get.
So again, mentor, no vowels. Just recap of what we did yesterday. So we have 13 screens here, kind of run through them pretty quickly. You got your login, your signups, and roughly or a little bit about yourself with a cool little image of Einstein. I think you created this one.
Oh yeah.
Stunning.
That's right.
Stunning.
I should do me. I actually have a little avatar of me that
you?
I can.
Yeah, drop it in the library.
Okay, I'll do that.
We share libraries here, and it's pretty
We do.
cool.
Yeah,
So
we share everything.
We're all about
everything.
that.
Just
We close.
toothbrush, everything. Kidding.
It's not weird. So then, once you kind of get in the app, you kind of have to create or select your categories, in which I will add icons to this before anyone, comes in hot with that.
Oh, well, and that's what I need to do because I was working on that yesterday.
Yeah, if you want to drop some icons in there too. I also dropped some icons in the library last night just to get a quick little feel for things.
Okay.
But yeah, so
did you do those icons
possibly.
by chance, or
These
no?
ones?
Did you do those or no? If not, I mean, for design, we both probably had pencils. Development might be like a laptop.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Let me just get some of those simple things.
Cool.
Do you want it to be? Do you want them to be white to go in the gray, or do you want them to be like light gray
probably gonna
outlines?
Put gradient in there. If that's can we do that next week? Or
Yeah, no, we can do that. I
shape?
think if you want to do gradients, then they should probably be solid shapes. I mean, you want them to be outlines like that? They can be.
Yeah, if we can go with like some line icons.
Okay.
Some line icons.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I found this. It's called like linear icons. Line.
Hey, I do want to congratulate Ashi. Just finished yesterday's challenge. Yay, you! Good job. That's fantastic. Yesterday was day one for these daily creative challenges.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Which is way cool. So feel free to do those today. Again, day 2 of 9. You don't have to do everything like on that day. You can, if you don't have time one day, you can do 2 the next day, if you will.
Cool.
And you don't have to do it at all, by the way, because again, we're not forcing anybody to do anything.
That's
just
fair.
if you want to.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is fun, and we'll
right?
review everything in about 90 minutes. So,
Sounds good. Sounds good. So one little minor update from yesterday. These were all grayscale. I just kind of put some more color to them and actually put a gradient. So what I did
Oh,
was
you did a little gradient on that line?
I did, and it's cool because I don't think in XD you can put a gradient inside a line shadow or a line, but what you can do is kind of fake it and make 2 shapes. One with a gradient, and then put a white fill on the other one and kind of shrink it down. So
that's what I was wondering.
That illusion.
I'm always scared to say no, you can't do that because we constantly have updates.
That's fair.
And I always have
That's
to be
fair.
like, well, I'm almost sure you
I'm
can.
not sure.
But
yeah, that's understandable. So
speaking of which, guess what did you do this morning about 20 minutes ago with XD? You did a little update.
oh, I did do a little
Boom.
update. I updated the.
So where'd you
application as a
go
whole.
for that? Just to show everyone.
So I went to Creative Cloud on my toolbar here, and I scrolled down to XD, and it said update, and so I clicked it.
And if it doesn't say update, you could always just quit out of and then just restart it. But essentially, we just released an update. We'll talk about some of those features today.
Cool.
Next couple days.
Cool. Sounds good. So yeah, cheers.
Cheers
I guess
to
we should
that.
just pick up where we started yesterday, or left off yesterday.
And I like it. Tiana does like that, how you created that gradient line.
Cool. Thank you.
One shape on top of another.
I'm about it.
Super clever. And
what works,
then you just do you could do the Boolean, subtract if you want to or not.
For
Either way. For the gradient line.
Yeah, that's very true.
So,
That is
and there's so many things we could talk about. Plenty of tips all day today, by the way. I'm bursting with them right now, but it's probably just the coffee kicking in.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Let's try that Boolean. That's the cutout. There we go. So if we pull it up,
Oh yeah.
we're
It's already
cooking.
cut out.
We are-
Awesome.
we're thriving over here.
And then what you could do is that is actually pretty good. I was thinking if you needed to make that an asset in the assets panel, make it a symbol, but I don't know if you
we
really
can do
need-
that.
Like if you,
Just for the funsies?
yeah, and you can include the text and everything, and the text can be custom for every.
Okay. And then will it scale?
But it won't scale. That's the only thing I was thinking about. It's not
Okay.
going to scale, so it's
No
not going
worries.
to work for everything.
That's okay.
All right, you do your thing, man.
Yeah, no
just
worries,
just
no worries.
make.
Where did that go? Did that go over here? In the options, or
Yeah, you could just. Do you have it all selected? You can make it.
I thought
What are you trying to do?
I just want to put in the assets library.
Yeah, just select everything and then hit the plus button right next to, right up at the top, right up there.
Oh, that's what I did not
It's-
do.
Did you just do a drag? Because
No.
that's what I tend
I
to
just
try to
clicked
do.
this and clicked on that, and not realizing that there was more to do. I'm a lazy
Yeah.
designer. So
Hey, I think the laziest designers make the best design because they have the best shortcuts.
Oh, for
Right.
sure.
And
You
the
kind of
more
just make a
lazy you
decision
are,
quickly
like
and
yeah,
roll
just,
with it. Yeah, that's what we were talking about yesterday, right? We were talking about just moving kind of quickly so you don't get too emotionally tied to your designs.
Yeah,
So it's a
which
little
was
bit
another huge.
easier to take feedback on, right?
I love that. Yeah, I mentioned that last night too. But I think that's really good because again, you move fast, knock out a design, don't get married to it, show it immediately. Just don't get attached to it.
Right.
It's the moment you're attached. We can make that. We
I
can
should
easily
have.
make. You don't even have
Yeah.
to. You don't have to do hard to return. We can
You're
change
right.
that.
That's what this button.
Boop, beep. We went
go.
from point text, which would be like a title, to area text by clicking that option. Ooh, Dan Prado with pro tips. So Command K will make a symbol as well.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Dan.
And then you got to figure out what does K have to do with symbols? I don't know.
If excuse my spelling because that is probably wrong.
Van Dam
I'm gonna
designer.
keep it. So, yeah.
Just so you know, yes, we are going to look at your projects today. So if you're submitting something for the Daily Creative Challenge, we will check out your work. And you can do that through the challenge tab.
Cool.
All right, we got to get to work. We're gonna make dreams come true today, huh?
Sure. This is what dreams are made of.
Let's do what dreams are made of
Does
right
anyone know where
here.
that's from? What song that's from? Anybody? Talking about music again?
What dreams are made of? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, give everybody a
Well,
second.
cheesy. Yeah, I'm gonna let
Give
them
everybody
go.
a second. What dreams are made of?
This is what dreams are made of. So yeah, let's see here.
I can make
Where are we
dreams
at here?
come true as long as they involve just creating graphics. If you have very low, like, very small, like, then I can make a dream because like, you want to learn how to make a cool curved for you, like, hey, make a gradient, cool thing. Yeah, I can make your dreams come true.
Okay. Okay.
Candace has a Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yes.
What?
Oh, she is killing it.
Oh, I wish we could just throw something to you right through the screen and you catch it. Thanks, guys.
That's where it's at.
Lizzie McGuire, huh?
So yeah, there's a couple ways we can do these mentor cards, and I'm just kind of, I'm a big fan of just trying it all
Okay.
and seeing what I like the best.
And these are gonna be the tiles to show pictures of the mentors?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
let me-
basically, once you kind of bring your areas of focus in and specify that, I do want a circle.
I'm gonna give you a bunch of images. Ooh,
Oh, can everyone see that? I mean, I can see it, but
how's that? Everybody hopefully can see that gray. You're creating a character, sort of placeholder.
yeah, and then we can drop some cool images, whatever you want to use. I know
Yeah.
you got some cool assets going on over there.
Yeah, I have a lot of like nice black and white ones. Will make it look nice and like clean. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
But we can also do some fun ones. So I'm gonna try to give you some options.
Oh, I like options. Options are good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
So
go with. I need some names. What are some mentor names?
take some from here.
There we go.
Dana Pride.
Okay.
She's in. Who else wants to be a mentor? Let us know, chat.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Put
be a
it up.
mentor? Sorry, we don't have. Might not have your images, but if you want to be a mentor, we can add you. Good to see you, Dana. Candace Steele.
Okay. I'll write that down. Where are we at here?
Here I have a. Oh man, we need to be sharing a folder. Yeah, we do. Oh, so many things to do. All right.
Everything. While we do that, I just want.
This is gonna be awesome, by the way. What we do is gonna be really cool. So, stay tuned.
Is there a star in this folder? There is.
It's probably white. Is it white on white?
It is, but we can
White on white on
modify
white.
that real quick if we just.
And is it SVG?
It is.
You might be able to just drag it in, or you could just do whatever you want.
I need to just. Can I delete paths and anything like that?
Oh wow, yeah. And you could do all of that. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Do your thing.
It didn't go. Try that one more time. Hey yo, there we go. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, what's that? What's going on? Can I change the color?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, you can do, and you can break that link if you want to. You can do whatever you want. What you could do, and if you right click, so it'd be unlink graphic if you wanted to. Because are you creating a star rating system?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there we go.
I have a good idea for this.
Let's hear it. I'm all about it. Talk to me.
Well,
That's too light of a color.
is use the repeat grid here.
After one's created, or?
Yeah. So then you could be like, make 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
And then I would do one in gray, that's all white, and then duplicate it. And for the second one on top, you make that one the yellow. So it's like the filled in version.
Okay.
And then you can scale the one on top, 4 out of 5 stars. 3.5 out of 5.
Let's make this one.
But don't worry, everybody's getting 5 stars. Just because
for
this is
sure.
a made up thing and just because we can.
Why would we not? All right, so let's do that.
Ah, I got some good.
Well, I guess we didn't have to since everyone's getting 5 stars.
What's that?
Since everyone's getting 5 stars.
There you go. So see what we did there? And if you did, honestly, if you did want to do the 4 out of 5 stars, it would just be a copy, one on top of the next. And when you do a C and a V, because it'll paste right on top. You know.
Okay.
Dana Pride gets 5 out of 5 stars. Congratulations.
So let's see.
You are quite a mentor.
What else should go on here? What else should go on here? I'm thinking. There's.
It should be, yeah, oh, that's a good call.
A little bit smaller though. So let's.
You know what we need? So sorry, I gotta get to work. Because also, if we had the icons, if we had a UI design icon,
And just put the icons on there.
was it like boop, boop, boop?
Yeah.
But the text is good for now. And
Yeah. I did have a question about that actually, just your opinion on icons. Do you think for like user memory, making users remember what each icon means?
yeah, probably not.
No.
No, I don't
was
think
just
they
curious.
would.
I didn't know.
I think if you have,
I'm always interested in hearing people's thoughts on that.
yeah, just
You know what I mean?
I mean, in this context, if you have graphic design and UI design, like how different would those really be? Like what would?
Yeah, that's true.
It would be kind of hard to tell. Ooh, Ashi says a gradient on the stars as well. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I like subtlety. I'm into it. Lihu is having a tough time with changing the font size, and you instead change opacity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, which one was that?
They're just talking about changing the opacity versus changing the size of the text. So I was trying to figure out what Lee-Hoo I was running into. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay, we can tell you that. That is actually, just so you know, Kevin Worth, it is Command 8. What Command 8 will do, and I'll do it right over here on my screen. I'll show you. So this will be mentor, like that. Just pretend like I'm making the logo, but basically, if I do a Command 8, it gives me the outlines. So now I can grab or move, adjust accordingly. So this can look like, there we go, mentor. Because that's what you do as a designer. You take regular text and you mess with it, right?
All day.
That's kind of what you do.
All
So
day.
nice, super fun. You get the idea.
This way instead.
Cool. I didn't know that till yesterday. It was Vadheem, I think. Someone mentioned that to me or to us. Super cool. All right. You are welcome. So let's get down to work. We have things to do. I'm getting you all the profile images that you need, by the way, and it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to put them in a folder. I'm going to have a bunch of names in there that I'm going to pull from chat, and it's going to be a drag and drop thing. It's going to be sick.
Okay.
The only thing we need to do is you need to hit accept
On my
Creative Cloud. So
here.
actually just go to your Creative Cloud desktop app and then go to notifications, that little bell. So that's where it will come through.
Okay.
And you will see it momentarily. And that's it. So just give me a second.
You got it. Let's do 40.
Is this the correct email for your Creative Cloud?
It is not.
Okay. Oh, I know what it
Email.
is. I think I know what it is. It's the other one.
The other email.
You got it.
I don't like that either. Let's try center
everything. All right. Yeah, just kind of, what are you doing now? Just kind of talk us
Talk
through.
about it.
Yeah, let's just
I want to
chat
try
about
a couple different mentor cards here. Just don't know which one I like the most. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Something feels weird.
We could, yeah, I mean, if you have an A versus B, we can ask the audience.
I like that. Minus 97.
And you.
Plus 16. Okay, so we got that.
And where are you currently working?
I'm currently working at Skyward. It's a content marketing platform, enterprise platform in Pittsburgh. Let's see how they might do it. Let's do
Is this right? I'm trying to figure out your email.
K Grady.
Oh.
And then, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everyone, feel free to email me. Oh,
Yeah. I'm not showing my screen, but I'm just gonna sign you up for a bunch of newsletters right now. So if you don't mind.
What that is, let's see here.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, I think looks like you got the invite. So just so everybody knows
Cool.
what's happening, I will not, maybe
To
I shouldn't.
accept it?
Yeah, hit accept.
Cool.
So just so everybody knows what's happening, invited Kyle to this Adobe Live folder, which is actually on my desktop. So here it is. This is basically what you're gonna get.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Some different profile images.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna change these names, but basically I'm gonna pull in Tim, Jason, Anel, Lihua.
Cool.
And we'll drop in these. So that's what we'll do. You just
Sounds
hit
good.
you'll accept it. That's
Yep.
perfect.
Why does this feel uncentered? Interesting.
Dana Pride, Ash, Jay is going to be a mentor. Who else wants to be a mentor? Anel, Henning, Ray Silva is going to be a mentor. Did you know that? You showing up, being like, hey, what's up? And then you're all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're a mentor. Congratulations.
Let's do one more. I like this one a lot.
Hey, Dave. In the new releases, there's a shortcut to mark assets for exports. There isn't a. I'll have to double check on a shortcut like a command key. I'll have to double check on that. But you can now. There's a list of features. Some of these allow you to, for design specs, will give the developer the ability to download the assets you've marked for export. Simon De Silva's gonna be. Gladstone Davis is now a mentor. Jason Redo is going to be a mentor as well. Fantastic. All right. Good. Got everybody on the list?
Got everyone? Right on. All right. So, let's just say I'm going to grab some more cupcake Ipsum.
So yeah, what is this?
Cupcake Ipsum? It's kind of like Lorne Ipsum, but a little bit sweeter. Got him.
So sweet it's going to be.
Yeah,
It's going to give you cavities. So
basically.
adorable.
Oh, where'd everything go?
Are you, so we could use we could do this a couple different ways. Are you just still kind of experimenting with layouts and stuff?
Yeah, but I'm up for whatever one we think works well.
Let us know what you think, everyone. I think I really like this one.
That one?
I like
Okay.
yeah. Anel's is nice. I like how you're breaking the border there. So I think that would look really good.
Cool.
If you added like a white stroke around it.
This one?
Right. Yeah, around the photo that's going to appear in there. So it just maybe it kind of melts into it. It feels like it's part of that shape.
Okay.
I think that would look really kind of cool. We'll stand out more in a second. You'll notice it more as soon as we get that going on. But you'll also notice that we got fireworks in the background.
Hey.
Exciting, exciting. That means we're going to dive into our chat and win. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you. We're diving into Chat and Win. What that means is we're going to give this the Tote 2.0 bag. It's a tote, has handy, fits the left and also the right shoulder, I noticed.
Cool.
And you can put all sorts of things in it. So maybe we'll put stuff in it. I don't know. Here's my phone. No. But either way, just chat in the chat pod. Just be like, hey, what's up? I want that cute tote, and who knows? You could take this to the grocery store, and somebody's gonna be like, "I know what that is.
I know
that XD.
I've seen it.
I've seen that XD. Where's that like like the squinty eyes, smiley face emoticon." But thank you so much. Felicia's entered. Ryan's calling it. Somebody is calling it immerse. You can call it what you want.
First, you know.
Maka Daher can call it whatever they want because Maka has just won this fabulous tote.
This way.
Here you are. It's big. It's awesome. And maybe it'll fit all the prizes you win for hanging out with us as part of Adobe Live. So congratulations. I'm going to send this your way. Gus will hand deliver that to you wherever you are. So Macca, that's coming your way. Hopefully you see your name. We'll contact you through Behance, and you are welcome. I bet you, Macca, where are you from? I'm kind of curious, because see how Macca writes the laughing? It's ja, ja, ja,
Yeah.
ja. It's like ha, ha, ha. So we would say ha, ha, ha.
Puerto Rico.
But I've seen that in like
same.
Central America and South America. So curious where Gus is going, because he's going to hand deliver that. He's like, hey, please be Puerto Rico. I want to go to Puerto Rico. Okay, so let's do a couple things before we do this. Remember, we have a cutoff shadow issue. So let's make that larger box around it. Can I frame it? Oh, Argentinian. Oh, we were correct. Gus gets to go to Argentina. Congratulations, Gus is the real winner here. He's like, yes, I get to deliver a tote to Argentina. I've been there. I've been in Buenos Aires.
Oh yeah?
I think just once though. Yeah.
That's what you mean. All right, cool.
You got that?
Yep.
Okay,
Maybe
perfect.
a little bit bigger, 'cause
Yeah.
there we go.
So, and why did you do this? Just to tell everybody.
Yeah, so I put the bounding box around this object so that it did not cut off the shadow when duplicating it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna center it down. So yeah, so now
Perfect.
if we repeat grid, we should get a nice,
Oh, beautiful.
and then we can, actually let's just do it this way. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. So we could tweak this. Muchas
Yeah, we're gonna have
gracias,
to.
Macca. Congratulations. Ash really likes the drop shadow. I agree. I love the
Thank you, thank you.
subtlety of it. It's very
Let me get
nice.
back into this now. How do I?
It's kind of hard, yeah. It's what I like to do is have my layers panel open, and that might be
makes more
helpful to
sense.
kind of just to kind of visually see where you're at.
Right.
And even if you need to take something and move it up and down, I don't know. Who knows?
Okay, so I just want to, how do I get the bounding box? That's it. Somewhere down
Yeah, and so I think a lot of people think they need to group the shapes in order to do the repeat grid, and that's not necessary. What that does mean is you end up having to double click like twice to
Okay.
get into those elements.
Gotcha. All right, so let's do that.
Naruhito from Tokyo, welcome, my friend. Good to have you here. Awesome. Awesome.
All right. So
Cool.
Cooking. There we go.
Let's
What's that?
let's do some fun things now.
Yeah.
Let's
Put
add
some-
some content in there.
Got
So
it.
you accepted in that folder?
I sure did.
Okay, so go to your Creative Cloud app in your menu bar up at the top, and just close out of that since you already accepted. Assets, go to Files, and then open that folder, just so you know where it is.
Oh,
This
okay.
is what we're sharing. So double-click Adobe Live, and in their profile, double-click on that. Now just select all those photos, and then just drag all of them right onto that first. Boop. Okay, hold on. Why did it? It should have propagated all of them
All of them?
down.
Let's see here. Try it again.
Yeah.
Oh. Try. Let's see.
Well, try this next. Yeah, just drag that next one onto the next image. So that's kind of.
Okay.
I don't know why it didn't like. I'll have to
I mean, it's still
investigate that.
faster than manually. Oops.
So these are just some random like black and white images.
Works for me.
And then we'll do the same with that text file at the bottom once you get
Okay.
to it. Oh, Aaron Borst, the exact thing was happening to you today. Wow, I'm going to investigate this now. Let's see what's going on.
Nope.
Peak grid.
All right, cool.
And then
So-
take that text, click and drag it onto one of the text fields there. Oh, it's only doing one. Interesting.
Do they all need to be made into a symbol and then grouped as a symbol, or?
No, typically you don't.
Okay.
I mean, you're able to highlight it, and I'm gonna do that with mine too, just to see if I'm getting the same results. Oh, it worked for me. But this is something really interesting that I need to explore. All right. And anyways, we'll just like switch to my screen as you kind of tighten that up. So it's the same concept, right? We basically have this sphere. This is where the picture will go, the person. We can adjust that all we want. And the name below, which is going to be centered. Those two selected, repeat grid, boop. And now we can grab this edge. It's going to do everything that we'd expect it to do. From there, in fact, let's expand this out all the way to here, on down. Go into our desktop, grabbing these images, dropping them on. As soon as it highlights, so we can see that it's highlighting them, it's like, hey, I'm gonna put that there. Boop. So it did it. That's perfect. What about the name here? Profile names, TXT. Drag and highlight and drop. And now it, again, propagates on down. And this is good because you're able to sort of run and see what you can do with some of these issues. Like this name, Massimiliano Doava, we have that issue where his name is like so long. So maybe what we need to do for all of these is just make the names like smaller like that and adjust the leading to, 0, something like that. And now I can decide whether, I want the border or not. This is what I would do.
Right.
Because this is what I'm learning from you. I like this, use of the shadow that you've been doing. It's pretty cool.
All about the shadow.
And you make it like really large too.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm doing
Try to
like
soften
20.
it up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So offset that, and of course, it's changing everything. That works. Cool. So, anyways.
You don't happen to have like a filter icon on you, do you?
The Dom is 9 years. 9 years old? Is that right? Did I say that correctly? And or maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, let's move on. Yes, you are right, Daniel. There's an update to Adobe XD today. I'm gonna switch back to your computer.
Cool.
What you got going? You grabbing some icons, my
Grabbing
friend?
some icons. I needed a filter icon for this gem over here.
Sweet.
So figured they should be able to filter through their mentors. Just kidding.
And yes, so there is an update to Adobe XD today. In fact, I'll just show you really, I don't know, you guys care to see what you can do? Just really fast. In fact, we can always post that link for the update to the latest features. I like posting this link because it just shows all the features that we've released lately. Boom! Ah! Tim's too fast. He beat me to it. I was just about to paste it in. He's like, Tim's like, boom! I swear, he's wired in. I feel like it's just like, Tim helps us out a lot. He's fantastic, but I just picture him in front of like these monitors and then like all these wires kind of coming up, maybe to the base of his neck. I don't know, just like he's wired in. He makes things happen. So either way, like you can kind of check out that link. I think probably one of the more popular features is kind of what I like. If you don't mind me switching over.
Go for it.
Extract assets in design specs, which is pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, you can reorder assets in the assets panel. You can kind of move them around. You can be like, it's just much better for organization, private sharing, and then some more latest features. But as for this first one, this is what's meant by that. So I could take this magnifying glass, and you can see right over here, it's marked for export. Okay, so when I go to publish out design specs right here, it will create that design spec link right here, right? So it'll give me like all of these screens and I can see how they interact. If I go to that in particular asset right there, this is what you get. You're able to select it and download it as well.
Cool.
So this is kind of neat though. Like, look, I get the measurements for everything. You know,
That's
if
good
it's
for handoff.
text, you know, I get the actual content, but I can see it's an open sans bold. But that's the
cool.
idea. Like, not only
Cool.
giving them the specs, but now they could download as SVG
Right.
in this case.
That's useful.
And, yeah, so
when,
this is kind of cool.
Handing it off too.
And just so you know, when you do go into publish design specs, this is where you do it. You could say export for web, or if I'm making an iOS app, you can say 29 assets
okay.
are going to be available for export. So enough. Yada, yada.
Nice. That's awesome. Boom, boom, boom. I don't like that filter icon, by the way.
Hello, Coho Loud. All right, fantastic.
So let's see here.
What else do you probably still need some icons from me.
Yeah. If you can get those, the design, the
That's looking really
categories.
good.
I like how it turned out. The black and white images definitely give
Okay.
a cool feel. I like that. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Thank you very much.
It always makes something like, it makes it look a little more classic and timeless.
Very.
So I think it's good for the mentors to be like, oh hey,
I'm a
I'm
mentor.
black and white. Like this is in just some weird pose, like looking off, right?
Such mystery, you know.
It's just like a type of photo you'd see on a wall or something. Very cool. If you are just joining us, we are making a mentor app. The one and only Kyle Gradient.
Thank you.
Kyle Grady or Gradient. I like Gradient better.
I like gradient. Maybe we
cool.
should get that permanently.
Feels like appropriate
permanently
today.
changed. Yeah.
It feels very appropriate for this audience. So yeah, this allows you to sort of match people with their mentors based on a field, which is what you're adding the filter for right now.
Sure. So let's take this and this.
Thank you so much, Tim. Tim's wired in. He doesn't even have to move his fingers now. He's just like... He's starting to notice that even before he types, text appears.
He's
He's
just always
wired in.
ready. Yeah.
He's just like...
He
He's
just
like,
thinks it.
he's that.
There
His
it is.
brain's wired in. His brain's the stuff of ahead of his fingers. You might have more people stalking you. Hope that's okay on all the social medias.
I ain't mad about it at all. We're okay.
We're all good. First of all, it's never stalking because obviously we put our info out there. There's no
Right.
such thing. You know.
Internet's public. It's public knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Yes. I love this shared library thing. This is amazing.
It's kind of nice, right?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I think you're like doing my job because I was supposed to get you some of those things. And I was
Sorry.
being lazy. I just get so enthralled
Forgive
watching
me on that one.
watching you work.
Is there a way to make this just uppercase by default? Like a text transformation? Or
No.
No, okay.
That's something that somebody mentioned yesterday. I think that's a great idea. So being able to change that from lowercase to all caps or initial caps or whatever. You know. Oh, yes. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day, wherever today may find you. We're here in beautiful San Francisco in the summertime. As you know, it's always sunny here in the summertime. It's not. It's not at all. If you ever
weather's
come here,
beautiful.
right, you've noticed that because it's your first time here.
Yeah.
It's been a little overcast, a little chilly. You like
Yeah,
it.
oh, I love it. I'm here for that winter,
Man, I love it.
that
Freaking-
fall weather.
I love it too, man. So yes, hopefully the sun is shining and it's beautiful out, and if not, hopefully you're bringing light to the room you're in. Like you're the shining light. You're like, hey, everybody. I don't know. I feel like you do that, Kyle, when you're around.
Like,
Are you like a
Oh.
just like, or if you drop into that, like people I know when you're in the office.
Oh yeah, but I'm not actually quiet probably. People are actually probably like working.
Oh.
No, it's fun though. I like being in the office with my coworkers. They're a joy.
But I'm sure you add some life to the place.
Oh, for sure. I'm very loud.
They're feeling your lack of presence there. They're like, where's Kyle?
Very.
Oh. Hey, they could be watching.
They could be. They might
tap,
be on
They
here.
tap in and
Sure.
turn on their speakers, and it's like you're right there into it. So cool. Ray used to live in the Haight here for 7 years. Awesome. Dana's in Washington State, where it's super smoky. I hear that. I hear it in Oregon as well, because I think there's some weather happening, some fires. Kevin Ward's asking about the Sensei app. Just so you know, Adobe Sensei, if you've heard that, that's basically sort of the AI or underlying magical technology, the Adobe magic that runs, under a lot of our apps. So think of almost like a content-aware fill would almost like being able to recognize faces, stuff like that. That's AI technology. We call it Adobe Sensei. It's all our really, 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 really smart people adding this technology that makes magic. So.
Cool. What else would you want to filter by the way?
Ooh, I like that. Ratings, pricing.
Right? I mean.
It's pretty good.
Location.
I was thinking about that, but
Why not? We got some area to play.
Sure,
with.
why not? Location.
All right, cool. And so let's. Okay. There we go.
Work it.
Cool.
Now, did you duplicate that? Because what you could, again, I hate to say it, but
I
you could have
messed
done
up.
the repeat grid
Yeah,
too.
I keep forgetting about it. And it's
No,
genius, and then I'm like, oh. Now if I.
It's too late now, man. It's too late.
It is
It's
too
fine.
late.
It doesn't matter now. It's fine.
I messed up, but actually, if I did that repeat grid, but I need to change this arrow, it would change.
It would change all of
Okay.
them. So you could still maybe for the arrows or whatever you want to do.
Right. Okay.
Now you know.
Yes.
Because you need to flip them.
Now I'm here.
No, I see what you're doing.
Right.
You're showing rating. Oh, you're good. This is going to get exciting. You've made so many screens.
It's just.
And we'll hopefully get those wired up, and it's just going to be like magic.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna put these into a prototype, and if I'm gonna make these bigger. So,
Yeah, you can unlock it. That's probably what I have to do. Or sorry about that.
No, you're
you
good.
can do
What's
whatever
up?
you want. Because you could have gotten into the first one and then resized it, and it would have made all the others larger.
Right, but would it made these ones larger too?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
So those
instead.
are all copies, and it's
So
cool.
if I go to this first one.
Yeah. Is it still part of the repeat grid?
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah, and zoom in on there.
Yeah.
Just there we go.
And then I assume.
Oh, okay. So
This
yeah,
way,
grab
right?
that. Yep, you got it. You got it, my friend.
And then
You might have.
okay, and then just in between.
Yep. Ratings. What? I want to sort by
everybody.
somebody with 22 stars. Like it only goes to 5, but let's start by 22 stars. That's awesome though.
Okay, so
Did
this-
it get rotated a little bit, or am I losing my mind? And we can check in a second.
That's a question. Doesn't.
Uh,
No, it doesn't. say.
Don't. I think the whole,
Yes, the whole
click
thing
on it.
did. It sure did.
I like that we can just like. Okay. Whew.
That was nice.
Somebody's probably like, hey.
Okay.
Do you always work with the phone shape around your designs? The
I
iPhone
typically
X?
do, just so I can account for it, because I only do the shape so that I get the notch at the top.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. Very, very cool. I do want to show, so you need icons. I need to get you some. You're doing your thing. You're doing great.
right, so now
You're
let's
doing great, man.
actually duplicate.
Yeah, so in the future, you just type Asian food and Sensei will make you an app for it. Because it knows what your work process. Exactly right. You type in pad thai, and it'll actually get delivered to your desk.
Oh, I like that a lot.
We did can I tell you something about we did
Yeah.
We did an April Fool's thing this year, or I did. I should dig it up because basically I made a fake panel and it was in Illustrator. So basically you would illustrate whatever, a hamburger. And then what I did is pizza, slice of pizza, and you drag it into the panel and then it'll recognize it as pepperoni pizza. And these are all the places that will send pepperoni pizza to you. And then you hit order. So, but it was just a fake panel that we did for April Fool's this year.
Can we make that a thing though?
Yeah,
Like,
could we make it?
I would love that.
It was really. I thought it was really fun. I think it turned out pretty
great.
well. I should dig that up. Oh.
Okay.
What you got going on over there? Talk us through this.
Duplicated it for the grays. So it's like this is what by default, and then they selected 4. What else do I want to do? Let's do. We'll just keep it like that right now and move on. So. All right, where are we at here?
There you go.
Oops. Okay, cool. All right, let's make a profile, shall we?
So Felicia, I just posted that what's new in Illustrator April Fool's video. You can go there later, but that's what it is. Anyway.
I'm gonna find that. All right, let's just.
Oh, look, Heba's here. Boom.
Heyo.
Heba by Design. Cheers. Good to have you here, my friend. Yes, the Tesla's really cool. I got to test drive a Tesla.
Oh, really? How was it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Is that where you're playing the drum solo?
Yes, we talked about this yesterday. Because I put it on autopilot during In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Like, everybody takes their hands off the wheel at that point.
Oh, you have
to. Doesn't matter. You can be not on autopilot. You're taking your hands off the wheel because you need to do your drum solo. So that's mainly, there are no joke vehicles, but it was just a test drive.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm willing to mortgage my house and all that stuff to get a car like that, though. We'll see.
I just assume like everyone drives a Tesla. No? Not for everybody?
I freaking, like a 2003 car. I've never owned a new vehicle in my life. Probably the first 10 years, I don't think my vehicle had air conditioning. You know how that goes? I don't think you turn 16, you get a car without AC, and you have to crank the windows like this.
Mine did not have AC either. It was definitely window cranks, for sure.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
It was like a green
you're gonna...
Pontiac Grand Am, and it was just...
Ooh,
it was
green
awful,
Pontiac
though.
Grand Am. That's one of the bigger
My parents had like
car.
this, like, I guess it was a security system on the car, but something like with the wiring went wrong, and so like if you started it wrong, it literally wouldn't start for another hour. Like it would just like cut off.
That sucks.
And I would get stranded everywhere.
Oh no.
The worst.
Oh man. That is pretty horrible. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's truly what it looked like.
Baby. Oh yeah. What's up? What's up, everybody? Rolling.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was a pretty cool kid like that. And my buttons have become very inconsistent lately.
No, it's good.
I have to fix it.
It's tough because you do want those to be like flexible. You do. Like I want them to expand and contract. It never distorts the corners, but it'd be nice if
Right.
Yeah. I see. It just looks so good. I think everybody would agree.
Thank you.
Christina. What's up, Christina? They see me rolling.
Oh, heck yeah. I was bumping to that for sure.
Riding dirty.
Oh, where'd my drop shadow go?
There should be there should be music, by the way. Should be able to hear it. Sometimes it gets a little quiet. It just kind of depends on the mood of DJ Pac-Man over here. So we have DJ Pac-Man talking about rolling.
I would like to put a drop shadow on this. Where'd it go?
What are you looking for?
Drop shadow on my button. That's okay.
You gotta
Oh, good.
pay
We don't
extra.
need a drop shadow.
What you can do, by the way, like, you can also copy and paste appearances of things. So
Yeah,
if you
that's true.
do have, a drop shadow you like, you just do a copy, and then you go to that second item and you do a right click, paste appearance.
Okay.
I think that's kind of hidden though, because you don't. It's not a copy appearance, paste appearance. It's just a
Right,
copy.
because it just says copy, and you just copy the object. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, though. I mean, it works.
Yeah,
For sure.
exactly.
So I don't know where I want these to go, but we're going to figure this out.
Yeah, and we'll try that again. If you make this a,
This one?
are you gonna do like a repeat grid again or no?
No, this is going to be the profile.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Then. All right, do your thing.
But I got you. I see what you're saying. Let's bump that up a little bit.
Get you some more images.
What do I want to do? Okay, let's try. I want a location icon, but what they use in this pack is weird. They use this one. A little.
What are you looking for? Oh,
Like
location.
a location
Oh, I
marker. Oh, there we go. Map marker. That's what it's called.
actually got this, just so you know, from while you're finding things.
Oh, cool.
But this is
very
this is-
handy.
yeah, look, I got this on Adobe stock. It's like
Oh, okay.
thin line icons. I got like 100 of them. So I don't know. So I guess I'll try to find a map icon, but we have some social media ones. Anyways, it's
Sure.
kind of nice that you can literally for whatever, like 1 credit or whatever it was,
Oh, okay.
get a lot
Nice.
of things. These are kind of the
Cool.
fundamentals. And then also I would jump into XD and look at the UI kits right up here, because there's a lot right in here.
There
as
are.
well.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, what did we notice? You can continue do your thing.
Okay.
UI kits. Here's a number of them. Oh yeah, should we, like there's this one. We can always, but there's like even a mentor type of.
There's
like,
a
here's
mentor
another.
kit too. Yeah.
It's not as good. I'm
They use
closing.
the right
That's
colors
dumb.
though.
That's dumb.
I'm all about it.
Sure. They do.
They do.
Yeah.
They use
Well,
the great colors.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
I support them.
Yep. Thoroughly.
But yeah.
We should have a game like, I guess that would be a good test if as we work on these icons, you could always do like a little quiz on what is this sort of thing. Like an icon quiz almost.
See if it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
User testing right there. I don't need that. What I want.
We
is
can make
bio.
one.
We can make a.
You can make a pin, a location icon if you wanted to.
Okay.
Because you can, if you make a circle and just remove the
And then drop the bottom.
yeah,
Okay.
and pull that down. That'd be a thing that could happen.
Come on through, cupcakes. There we go.
I was curious as to what resources you might use. Vidam and Lihua, whoever out there, what resources you use for icons. I mentioned Adobe Stock, of course. You've downloaded some from someplace. We don't even know. We won't even mention it. Probably from some third-party dark web. I don't know where you got yours.
Oh, it's top secret.
Top secret. You have oh, there we go. The Noun Project. I have the Noun. Noun Project. I like. They actually make an app, by the way. So here's the Noun Project. I actually use that as well. But like, they make a desktop app. So if you need location. Here's all the location pins.
Well,
I
that's
can take this.
useful.
You're kind of mad about it. You're
I'm a little salty now.
A little salty. Like, wait a minute.
I was feeling pretty good. I'm like,
Paste.
oh, that was genius. That's great.
But the great thing is, I could always, again, I could use Illustrator. It's going to be useful everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can make that happen for you. But I like Noun Project. Streamline icons.
Make this a little bigger, like 64.
There you go. Andrea Rose is like, hey, how about you, guess what? How about you make it yourself, you lazy sucker? That's
Listen,
basically what she's saying.
everybody.
Hey, sucker, why don't you just like stop being lazy? Just
I'm
make
not-
it. Why are you doing?
terrible at
Just make.
icons.
No. I know. No, I get it too, though. I get it. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then I think about like, why am I even? And you've done this also. You've been making the profile, the blank profile image person.
Yeah.
You did that really fast.
Yeah, 'cause
But
it's
I
just-
notice I do find myself looking for things that I'm like, what is that? That's just two circles with a curve. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true,
Like,
though. When you look
why
at
do I
icons-
not? Why am I making this harder on myself when I can literally just make it?
That's true.
So
That's
good
very true.
point, Andrea is saying, don't be so lazy. I'm just kidding, Andrea. She doesn't really sound that way.
That's okay.
She's like, why are you being so lazy? Just
You're not a
joking.
jerk. You're okay. You're okay.
You're not.
I'm gonna cry after this.
Ooh, Icon Club, fontpick.com.
What is this? What happened here?
Yeah. There is one out there that, what is, I should start bookmarking all these.
All right. Let's see here.
Gladstone Davis is wondering if you're using like any sort of like layout grid or anything.
I am
Color.
not. I probably should be. I tend, like I said, I was talking about yesterday, is that I tend to work on like an 8-pixel grid as far as like from the edges and tops and bottoms of your bounding boxes.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I mean-
we'll turn that on later. That's a little.
On desktop applications, I use grids at that
I'm-
that house, but
I'm
I've never done
typically-
one on a phone, like a mobile grid. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I would like to actually just be able to turn on some of the padding, for instance, but
okay.
not. I don't want these bars of color getting in the way while I'm
it affects
designing.
me.
Yeah.
It does.
It's getting in the way of the design. Right now, we're just kind of designing. We can refine it more.
Right.
But good call. So if you do have the
Yeah,
artboard
thank you.
selected, you can go to your properties panel and select
Turn
the
on grids.
Yeah.
Okay. On a mentor profile, I want to see examples of work, but I need a name for that. So like
A what?
Like your examples. Like if I'm gonna have a mentor, I want to look up to them or
Well,
like
so-
admire their work or something
Like-
they did, right?
Yeah, this comes down to what are the qualifications to be a mentor? Is it going to be, if it's years of experience and certifications, could it be something like that?
Could be. I mean, I feel like that's important for sure. But like I don't know, I'm a visual person, right? So it's like if I'm going through a Behance or a Dribble account and I see something that's gonna catch my eye, it's like, oh, I want to look at someone and be like, oh, I want to know how to do that, or I want to learn from them.
Yeah, because
Like when I
this
found
is...
Peter, I was like, oh, I admire his work, like 110%.
Oh, so you're saying
right?
like
So-
maybe a portfolio.
Yeah, so I guess like maybe example.
Perfect.
Is that what it's? Maybe I should just call it portfolio.
Let me get you some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting! Because since we're sharing that folder, one's just gonna be portfolio, and I'm gonna draw a bunch of it.
or
So I'm just thinking a bunch
showcase.
of squares, it's like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Okay, cool.
I was also thinking they would be squares, but maybe horizontal, so it goes off the screen, so you can kind of swipe through
Oh,
them.
yeah, that'd be good.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Yes.
What kind of pants does Mario wear?
What kind of pants does Mario wear? Let's give everybody a second.
Yeah.
It takes Chad a little while.
Yeah.
We'll just let that kind of simmer for a sec. What kind of pants does Mario wear? Can have something to do with, like, I don't know.
It's probably one of my all-time favorite jokes.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause it's so cheesy.
Oh man.
Candace got it.
Denim.
Denim.
Denim. Denim. Oh,
Thanks, Candace.
I've heard the same joke, but with Jaws. So what sort of pants does Jaws wear? And it's like denim, like that.
Okay.
Same thing, but yeah,
I think
I'm
that.
into it.
All right.
I like denim.
I love it.
Oh, it's good times. Good times, folks. I'm gonna do this real fast, just like as you're working on those. I'm
Yeah.
getting you images just since we're helping out. I'm actually using Adobe Bridge, by the way. This is how I actually kind of
Okay.
sort through. I can do view, and I can show items from subfolders. So show me everything within this folder and other folders. And from there, I can come over here and say, oh, look at all these different file types that are in there. And so down here I can select, I want to select JPEG file. So I checked JPEG, and these are all the JPEG files that are in all these folders. Like in all of these folders, I'm actually just showing all of the JPEGs. So that's how I'm going to locate some of these images to give you.
Cool.
Isn't that kind of neat?
That is excellent. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love, that's why I use Bridge, is to be able to sort through just this file type out of all these subfolders.
Okay.
So.
I actually don't want to do that. Oh, there we go.
And I will get you some images. I'm doing right now.
Yeah, perfect. Showcase. What else? What else? What else?
So much stuff. All right. This one's cool.
We figured you might be able to tell us what's behind the mystery of this map.
All right. Threw some images in there for you. They're loving the drop shadow.
Thank
Good to
you.
hear.
Trying to think. Where did we put the images at?
They are, if you go to your desktop, back to that
Oh, yeah,
Creative Cloud
okay.
Files folder, I made a portfolio folder in there.
Oh wait, it's in here.
Yeah, you can go there. Boom. And then Adobe Live. Portfolio. Sorry, go back.
Oops.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That's my fault.
So you can grab all. Like you should be
Okay.
able to grab all those, like select all of them and drop them on that box. And I will lose my mind if it does not. If it
I
doesn't
didn't make
work.
them. It's not a. Repeat
You should make it a
grid,
repeat.
no. Let
I'm
me
sorry.
it.
Do you mind?
Yeah,
Ooh.
no, not at all.
Alright, I'll
Let
make
me. It's not I keep forgetting, and it's I don't know why. I'm doing things too quickly. That's probably why.
Oh.
I'm not thinking. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's do that. All right. Repeat grid. Bam. And then let's bring it over closer.
And I like how you have that overlapping, by the way. That's really cool. The repeat grid, like the shadows are blending into one another.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can actually
This way it doesn't
have a negative column and row.
Oh, we're good. There we go. Okay, cool. So now if I take these off.
Sweet. It worked. Probably not
So
my best
blessed.
first image, but you get the idea.
That's okay. And then, the drop shadow still there, or did I mess that up too?
It looks like it's still there.
I think I put it too white. That's why. The up on.
Okay, Jason, I'll have to check out that link if you want to use something that's more real, something more similar to real content. I'll have to check out lists.
Experience. How about company logos instead of like a LinkedIn style? Thoughts on that?
Yeah, you want
So instead of, like-
experience. Do you want like company logos, like blah 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 blah? Okay,
Yeah,
I could
it's-
like just some fake ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
perfect.
fine.
Yeah.
It's your profile, so.
Ooh, I like. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm
Whatever you
gonna
want.
I'm gonna make up stuff like you would not believe. I will make it up. Oh, this is so good. Thank you, Jason. So this is lists.design. So if you want real content for designs, this is really cool. So you want to do a sort of like a
Oh, I like that
United
a lot.
States address.
Okay.
we know Germany's, has much longer words, so here's more of a real use case.
Ooh,
If we want to do, yeah, and that's nice. Just random hex colors. Oh, navigation. Let's open up navigation. And
Oh,
here's
wow,
just some JSON files. So very cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
No,
That's
yeah,
there.
thank you.
I could send it to you, too. Thanks, Jason. That's what I'm all about. Nice. Okay. Logos. What you doing, buddy?
I don't really know. Just kidding. Putting some testimonials in. I think it's helpful. I mean, when you hear from other people, it gives that credibility. So,
Okay.
At least for me. I don't know about
See,
you, but
Yeah.
well, I
all
can't
about
use
it.
you, though. You can't. Maybe you can give
You
yourself
can go to
a
your desktop
testimonial.
and drop another one. But yeah, whatever you want to.
Cool.
Thank you, random lady.
Yes.
Probably somebody
Appreciate
that
it. Coming through.
It's
for
just
me.
really a different. It's just a separate profile that I created to give myself a good review.
We've all been there and done
Either
that.
that or it's my mom.
Oh, my mom's my biggest fan for sure. I don't know if she's watching,
Right?
but hi, mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Kyle's mom.
She'll probably watch it on like her little old phone that she has. She doesn't like
really?
to use a computer at all. She's not a tech person.
But she has a phone. She
She
a
does have a
phone and
smartphone, but she'll be like sitting there, with cute little headphones on.
Oh, really? That's adorable.
Exactly. She's
love
an
it.
adorable woman.
Oh, I love it. My mom's amazingly savvy with technology. She had a Mac in like the 80s, and she's
good for
kept
her.
up on stuff.
Okay.
She just doesn't trust the cloud. That's her big
yeah.
thing. She's like, I don't want my information out in the. I'm
Right,
like, I get it,
that's-
Mom.
that's how
I don't want my
it is.
information floating around there.
She
Like,
always thinks like I'm
Mis-
getting hacked. I'm getting
yeah,
hacked.
just
and
like mistrust.
I find
I'm
it
like,
so. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I'm like you're
yeah.
adorable.
And like nobody's gonna take advantage of you too,
Right.
because they're savvy. They're like, freaking, I'm not sharing my information with you.
Not.
But I'm like, okay, it's the cloud. Who's really interested in family
Right.
pictures?
No,
Like,
that's fair.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. My dad was very tech
bless.
savvy when I grew up, and
Oh really?
now he's like not really into it.
Oh really?
But
He's
it's
like,
fine.
yeah, he's over it.
He is.
This will be interesting. This part, I'm gonna be adding some,
Oh, nice. Okay.
just some random black and white. That's all I
Okay.
kind of really. We can always change it later since I'm
Yeah.
dropping them into.
You got it. So let's see. Messages we want. Let's get oops.
So it's lists.design.com. Or no, sorry, lists.design. That's
it. All right.
Got some logos for you, buddy.
Nice. Folder.
No, actually,
No.
I just dragged them into the desktop.
Okay.
Yeah, Creative Cloud libraries.
Cool. Nice. Let's go back here and just.
Maybe I should have put them.
No, you're okay.
Let it load. Wait for it. So this is what I kind of wanted to see because I'm using Typekit fonts
Okay.
that you might not have access to. So I want to see how these kind of like how these render. We just have to give them a second. And there's like 1,000 different ways we can do this.
Okay.
I kind of like the idea of it connected, but I can make these, separate files on your desktop too. But anyways, talk amongst yourselves as this
As we load.
talk amongst yourselves.
It's the everyday struggle here for sure.
Anyways, we can wait for that. I can let you do that. I'm gonna.
Cool. Then I'm going to go into the chat on the Adobe UI kit.
Less than 15 minutes to get your challenge submission in for review. Sorry, I haven't been mentioning that much, but it's essentially over in the challenge tab. Let's see where it says.
Where are we at here? Oh, it's frozen on me. Oh no.
Okay, let me get you some new ones. Did it freeze it up? Did we save? Do we have this saved? I guess we'll see. All right, that's where we switch over to me.
Dun dun dun.
Fantastic. So you know where this goes. File, new. This is where I got these icons, just so you know. I went under print. So basically for all the apps, you have these template files. So I actually got this elegant logo kit.
Okay.
So I didn't make any of them, but I just
Nice.
like, boom, let's check this out. They look gorgeous as they load in. Are we having a problem with like the interwebs here or what? Anyway, so that's where I got this, and it sort of breaks
Cool.
it down between these individual shapes. And then I just started taking these. Let's take a different one,
Okay.
taking this one, and then just dropping it in.
Right.
But another thing I could have done is I can open up the asset export panel, and I can add them right in here. So, boom. Because you might need JPEGs or something. Who knows what? Like ping files. I'm adding them like
find out.
this. Let's just add 3. And for all of these, let's just do ping files, because this is going to be faster and better. Export to that Creative Cloud Files folder that we're sharing as part of what is this? Experience?
Yeah.
Experience images. And what I didn't show is right down here, we can actually export out like different sizes and all
Okay,
sorts of
like
things.
a
So this is
2x.
just an Illustrator
Cool.
thing. Let's go in there. I don't know. Is it still loading for you?
Sure is.
Is it? Okay.
It should recover things though.
I know. We are.
We're
Well,
gonna fingers crossed. If
we're
not,
gonna-
I feel like it's happened to everybody before. Every designer's been through this.
even the computer's like, I need a second. I need to get a coffee.
It's a very emotional
I need some
time
coffee.
right now.
And
So
we're like, give me a second. I'm working. I'm trying this.
yeah.
So
Worst comes to worst, we'll force quit it and it's just starting the profile. I'll pick it up. Be okay. We'll be okay.
it's all my fault.
You're fine.
It's all my fault. Man,
Insert coffee.
I'm into it. So, yeah,
Again,
this
that's
is
fine.
using Creative Cloud libraries to see what's happening or not happening. We pulled from Creative Cloud libraries. We dropped it in there. And we're just kind of waiting. I think it's, I don't know. Is it an internet thing? Because even my link that I was dealing with is broken. So speed test. Do you use speed test?
I do not.
Speedtest.net,
Oh,
so we
like
could just
this.
kind of check where this is at. So speedtest.net. There might be faster ways or whatever, but in general, we could say, hey, let's see how fast the internet is here.
Oh, there
This
we
is
go.
What we do. Oops, there we go.
Oh.
So okay, let's not go there, but let's see. Because it's not that trustworthy, is it? Is it not that? It's not.
I'm just going to
trustworthy.
save this right now.
Huh?
It's about representation on our network. That website, don't worry about it.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm interested if like there should be a
Cool.
different URL I should be using.
So now let's just delete that.
Because I think it is a little slow right now.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Alright. So on the plus side, are these graphics now?
Is it doing it? Did it do it?
No,
Did you
it-
save your file. Did you
I
save
did
your
save
file?
that. I saved it. We're good to go.
Okay, we're back, everybody. Whew.
And out of paranoia, I'm going to save it again.
Yeah. yes.
Everyone's been here. Are these files now or are these fonts that are in the library?
That's the thing. Those are fonts.
Okay.
So that's like, I would actually not use those. I would go to the desktop, go back to that folder,
Oh, cool.
and use those images. Because I think what was happening was it was trying to access, typekit fonts and all sorts of
Right.
things. So it just got a little too much.
That's right. And we
So-
can resize these, correct? The images
Yeah, you
themselves?
can. The thing is,
I just-
they should all be square. So if you adjust the size of that to just be a square of that first shape, go ahead and grab. You got it. Yeep. And like make it a square and all that, so you can see all of it.
Okay.
It's set to fill.
Gotcha. So let's just make it.
So again, it was grabbing typekit fonts,
100.
like multiple. It's like
There we go.
it was doing a whole thing. But now that looks
Okay,
great.
cool.
That works.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Whew.
Anyone else
well-
panic? Like,
I know that was stressful because I thought we were gonna like lose your file.
It's all good. Here we go. I do need this back. So again, the iOS template from XD coming in very handy. So we're just gonna grab this one.
I was trying to see if there was a recovery. I thought I read somewhere that actually XD has like auto recovery. So if you'd have crashed it, it would say recovered. It would have said mentor recovered.
Recovered, right?
But I thought that was the case. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
You know,
That's a common
So.
thing for Adobe, though, right? I think so.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, I've never had XD crash on me, like, ever. Maybe other people have. I've never had an
Might
issue.
have just my computer. Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's all good.
We got this.
You know what it was? Is it knew that we were lying about my experience there.
It just it
And
didn't
said,
like
no,
it at all.
You can't. What are you making up credentials for? So it's that honest of an app.
So yeah, this is what you were talking about earlier. Paste appearance. That is.
Hey, Valter, good to have you here. He is late today, so if you could just kind of start from the very beginning. just
Yeah,
to-
no, for sure. I got you covered. Making a mentor app.
We're gonna rewrite it about an hour ago, but welcome.
Actually-
hour and 20 minutes.
He almost would have made it if this would have. I wouldn't have had the spot, right?
Oh, that's right. If we
he
would have
also covered
recovered
good
it,
timing.
yeah, we just dodged a bullet there. I feel like.
That is so funny. Let's
What are we working on here?
chat. There we go.
Boom.
Accept.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm into it.
I don't want to get yelled at for not making my files again. Just kidding. All right. Cool.
Cool.
All right. So let's. Maybe it doesn't have to be so large for this one. Yeah. Okay.
Ask Jay. Boom. Just finished the challenge. Fantastic. Finished the challenge 5 minutes early. Congratulations there. Fantastic. And again, we're talking about the daily challenge. You can find that tab right next to the info tab. Today is all about making a sort of customer survey, and we do give you an XD file to get you up and running fast. So that's fantastic. Megan says, hello, Kyle. Paul.
Hey, Megan.
How are you, Megan? How you doing?
How's
How are
everyone
you
doing?
I say, your hair is looking really good today. You good? You
Some
ready
good
to
hair
rock
day.
it?
Just
You having a
feeling
good
it,
hair
feeling
day?
your oats, you know.
Yeah. Feeling it.
It's actually
All right, looks like
really
Valter is
large.
talking about our Chat and Win giveaway. We have these Adobe XD socks, and
Oh,
Valter
nice.
said
There we go.
he got his socks today. His socks arrived, both the left and right one.
Oh,
Fantastic.
that's good. I had that problem in the
We
morning.
want you to make sure you have warm feet or hands if you want to put them on your hands. Either way. Megan is having a good hair day today.
There she goes.
Good to hear. I swear, my secret to like good hair is just like not washing it like every day.
Gross. No, I'm kidding.
You're like gross,
Awesome. No, that's
but
cool.
just not like obviously like I'm not running around in the dirt. Not usually.
Oh, right, no.
You know, it's like I'll use like conditioner, but I won't like shampoo it.
That's okay. I heard
Anyway.
you aren't supposed to wash your hair every day, anyways.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I didn't know
Help it
that.
grow. That's right.
I was gonna do this, and
Kyle recently shaved. He had a little stash going on, so you might notice profile pics out there running around. Has a
yeah, I
little
think my
stash.
coworkers are pretty happy that I shaved it. I'm sad 'cause it took me like 4 months to grow, and it's
So
emotionally connected.
we're doing a chat here, so that what our conversation is like. Should I grow a mustache? No, or whatever.
That should be one.
Our, yeah, what would this conversation be like? Like this is just fun fun to look at.
Just a fun
little
one?
introductions. Yeah, this.
Yeah, nice to
Oh, by
meet
the way,
you.
you grabbed a keyboard there, fancy pants.
I did. I mentioned I grabbed it from that Adobe
Yeah, the
UI
UI
kit.
kit.
Yeah, it's
Boom.
really coming in handy.
Yeah, totally.
If you guys don't know about it, check it out. So, but yeah, so
I'd be like, hey, Kyle, should I grow a mustache? That's my first question for you. You're like, what does that have to do with design?
what
I'd
does
be
it
like,
not have to
or
do
I would
with
say,
this?
should I, should I grow a mustache? Or, hey, Kyle Gradient, like, I'm interested in design trends, though, by the way. Like,
Okay.
they reach a saturation point. Like, what's the next thing? We're obviously
Well,
dealing with
That's a
very-
question though. Like, is it, trends come and go, right? So like, what makes a trend actually last to no longer be a trend? Does that make sense? Like, I feel like that's really hard for, like, especially like when you're trying to keep up with the design or when you're making your product a certain way. Ideally you build it for the future and keep it
Yeah.
timeless. But I mean, is there such thing as timeless design?
I don't know.
This is controversial.
Yeah, is there? Yeah, I don't know. That's a
It's a good question.
good question. I mean, if anything looks dated, it probably means that it was somewhat of a trend.
Right.
But I must say, the trends is kind of a good thing because
Yeah, no, for
it
sure.
means
I mean,
we're always getting work.
evolving, right? We're always getting work. That's true.
We're always getting
I don't know
work.
what I just did there. Keeping it. Okay. And then let's do.
By the way, if you have not updated Adobe XD, feel free. We had a release rollout last night.
Hey-o.
So just go to your desktop app, hit update, and now you'll have these fancy new features for you to use. And kind of coming down to the wire for those challenge submissions
Right
to
on.
receive those. I know it's tough for the first segment to
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-bum.
get something in, but we do get to spend more time on your designs during this first segment. We do have a full day. We're going all day long.
Cool.
It's good.
I know they said like.
Lisa's going to be up next with
oh, it's
Marissa.
typing, right?
Jermaine Boca, 1 to 3. Full day happening. Just so you know. Day 2 of 3.
Oops.
And
Salad. Yeah.
looks like we have about 4 in so far.
Here we go. Paul's always typing. There we go. All right.
Nice, man.
So we got chat. I think we need a line to break this off. I don't know. Do we?
What's that?
Like a line. Clearly not like so harsh, but I'm not sure.
I don't,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because it's going to go under, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what's cool about that is we could actually simulate that, pin the other content, and have that scroll up and down.
Okay, cool. So it'll just fall underneath of it.
Yeah. But we don't have to sweat that now. But yeah,
I
we
dig
can
it.
make that
Yeah, I
happen.
figured tomorrow we might just put this in our prototype and
You've done work.
see what we
You're
got
not
here.
messing around.
Okay, so we got some screens. Cool.
Killing me.
Cool. Oops. All right. So is that what's like
So thank you so much, Mark. When you submit a challenge, do you want to publish an XD? Yeah, we would want your prototype link. And what we're getting a lot of, ideally, is if it's part of, it could be the prototype link, or it could be as part of a Behance project. And what we currently have is we have actually 2 of each. So I'll show you those. So that's a good question.
Oops.
And now I'll miss the deadline. It's all good. Doing this all day long. And there's time later today.
We are going to try one more thing.
What are you doing?
I want that Tinder for mentors.
Oh, yeah, okay.
'Cause
Cool. Yeah, no, do it.
Sounds right.
Sounds awesome.
Just to see it.
Into it. While you design that, I'll
Cool,
kind of
cool.
launch into these submissions.
Yeah.
Because this might take a second. This is really cool, though. I really like this. Man, that shadow looks so good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, very cool.
Let's see here. Oops.
All right.
Except I don't need that anymore. So if we duplicate this, take that off.
Command D duplicates.
Yeah.
Put it right on top of the
I
previous
like
one.
that a lot. So let's,
All right.
where are you at, Paul? Where are you at? Here we go.
Let's do this.
Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Talking about good hair day.
I don't know about that photo. Like, who knows?
You don't like that
I look
photo?
very old. I don't know. I'm fine with it. Doesn't matter. That's all good.
The level
Like,
of emotions
ugh.
that just went up and down there.
They do.
Sorry.
They do say for profiles that you should be kind of like looking away, or like the old. Who is it? Tom? Was it? Is it Tom? The first person that was your friend on
MySpace?
MySpace.
That's how I got into
He was
this.
always like looking over his shoulder. So the idea is like you're too busy doing something else, but they happen
They
to
don't
catch you.
yeah.
Like I'm doing cool stuff. Oh hey, what's up? That's the
Don't mind
That's
me.
what that is.
Yeah,
like.
okay.
Oh yeah, I see some
see ya.
interesting thing out here. Props to Jake Butters actually took that photo.
Okay.
He's a really and is also a proud Tesla owner. So I'm super jealous of him. This guy is so talented and awesome photographer and Tesla owner. What? All right.
It's like resume material.
Yeah, let's I want to dive into the challenge submissions since about that time. That's looking really good though, by the way.
Cool.
Man, I'm just
check out the
into
challenges.
everything you've been doing. Can I show you like one quick trick
Yeah.
real fast? Just like just draw a box over mine, over that picture. Just draw another box on top of it. And then go to background blur, add that background blur.
Okay.
And then take the blur all the way down. So we're not adding a background blur really, but that next control below it allows us to adjust the brightness and contrast, if you will. So that's just like a hack that I thought was kind of interesting,
Okay.
if in case that photo's too dark. But again, just a hack.
I was
It's
here
just
for the
fun.
dark ones, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm into it as well. All right,
Cool.
well, that's a glimpse. That looks really good, by the way. And we're gonna dive into this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's check them out.
we got one more in just under the deadline.
Coming through.
Fantastic. And a shout out to all these people. Yes, we time track everything, but these are all of the entries we have right here. Vadam, Ash, Mark, Kuloud, and Antonio as well. So those are the ones we're going to dive into. All right, buddy. You're just busy working away.
You're good. I'm here. I'm ready for it.
Okay. So, first one up actually is, let's go to Vadam's right here. This should be Vadam's. Feel free to, this is just a published prototype link, I can tell right here. And this is all about a customer survey. So you can see XD Daily Creative, oh, excuse me. Let's just dive into this. It's all about customer experience or customer survey.
Okay.
Take a minute, tell us about your experience. How do you use Adobe XD as a hobby for work? Let's go, hobby. How would you recommend it? What's your favorite Adobe software? Illustrator? Thank you, perfect. Look, I can
Cool.
tell how many screens are here, 1
Yeah.
out of 4. And I can kind of click through them just to make sure we didn't, or make sure we got everything. Perfect. Thank you so much. This is fantastic. Since it's prototype, I can type that in. Very
Nice.
cool. Next one's from Ash. And again, you can submit, yeah. Looks like this might have been from yesterday. But either way, this is actually a video.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play through this. This is basically based around the stories, like sort of like making your own Instagram stories
Right on.
that Ash has really taken to the next level since yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
That's
How that's done is in XD, there's a record button. As soon as you hit play right here, right up here, just hit record, and then they
Nice.
uploaded that
That's
video.
awesome.
So very cool. Ooh, there's below that. Oh, cool. Okay, let's exit out of this. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this was just day 1. I didn't scroll myself. Apparently, I don't know
Gotcha.
how computers work. So day 2, this is the survey. So Ash is getting a couple reviews, but I like how Ash actually added that in. So,
Yeah, no.
So these are going to be like all the daily challenges. Hopefully, we see all 9.
That's smart though. I like it.
Yeah. So this is the survey one, and wait for it. Here we go. Website. Click me. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Ah,
Nice.
love that little blur.
I love the blur in the back of that little fade.
And just like we did a second ago, it's just basically a big rectangle with background blur set. This is done as an overlay, which is really cool.
Oh, through XD, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
really cool. You know, basically you click. Ooh, maybe not. I take that back. It's not an overlay because there's multiple screens. That's very cool.
I like
That
it.
is fascinating. So
I dig
again,
it a
I
lot.
like this little like, hey, click me, review this site. Oh, sorry, they can't see that. Click me, and then it kicks it in. Wow. Ash is
Good for you.
killing
I
it.
know, yeah.
That's nice, right?
Especially, yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Color
updated video from
scheme.
yesterday was pretty cool too.
Smiley face. We want you to have a good experience. Okay. You know, on a scale from 1 to 10. I will say this could probably be reversed.
A little
Like,
bit, yeah. Kind
Right.
of,
White seems filled in. Dark seems empty.
yeah.
Boom. Now let's go back and surf the web. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Ash. That was fantastic. Cool. And just so you know, just so you're aware of what we are showing, this is the customer survey. This is why these assets look the same. So this is basically the asset we gave them
Okay.
to play with, right? That's why it looks the same between these two designs.
Okay, good though.
So the next one up, marks, multiple pages. Let's click in. Oh, a
Ooh,
little,
okay.
little drop
See you.
down. This is an overlay. That's what this is. Because it only gives you one reverse. But there are multiple screens
Yeah.
in here. I kind of want to see what else
what
is in
happens if
here.
you click on the button? No, okay.
You could tell that this is the overlay screen because there's nothing else around
Right.
it.
If you go back to the first screen
Mm-hmm.
and click on it for it to go down, and then click on yes. Does it link?
There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool.
Cruising.
Man,
Nice.
you guys are fucking blowing my mind here. Oh, see that?
Cool.
Would I recommend Prism to a friend? Yes, of course. Submit. Wow, everybody's blowing my mind.
know, I like that a lot.
I think it's an overlay, but it's actually not. It works as an
Multiple
overlay.
screens.
Like I'm talking technically, but since
Okay.
you can click to multiple screens, it means these should be separate artboards.
Pieces. Okay. That's
But
awesome
very
though.
cool.
That turned out well.
Cloud. Day 1 was all about stories. Fantastic. Day
There you
2,
go.
right in here. This looks like it's just an image. Let's go to the next one. So it looks like they just output images, but I like it. I like how this is. So we'll go to the next screen. You know, this is a little pop-up right here.
Okay.
Kind of off to the side is kind of nice.
Mhm.
There's a question. Add 4 out of 5 stars. Yes, of course. Thank you. Perfect.
Cool.
I'll just scroll through all these.
They
So we're
put
just
the other-
clicking through these.
Was that them? Keep scrolling down one more. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here's the prototype link. Oh, fancy pants.
Right on.
So what was done in that case, you select all the artboards, you know, export out all the artboards, but now we can see it in action. Boop. Yes, of course. Submit. Thank you.
Nice. Nice.
Great job. That was fantastic. Good job, Mark. Colludes, sorry. So many links here. Again, another Behance project. We have day 1 from Antonio. Beautiful layout. And then we dive into day 2. So there's different screens. Let's actually see. Let's do the prototype link. Wait for it. No, that doesn't seem like it's the right link actually. It's going to this one. So let's just click through these screens.
Oh.
Hello. Little pop-up.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I always have
Cool.
a few minutes to tell you about my experience. Oh, look at this. Love this diagonal.
I do. I like that a lot.
Right? Super strong. You know, yes, of course.
I also like the horizontal or the vertical type there. The vote now.
the vertical.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that does look cool. And then, you know, submit. So that's way cool.
Nice.
Thank you for taking the survey. Thank you for creating the survey. So again, here's all the screens as I go back through. I really like how that gets nested down there.
Same.
Apologies.
It fits into the
But-
corner.
Yeah. Very cool. Sorry it took me a second to kind of figure out some of these layouts and everything, but yeah, everybody's doing a great job, not only with their submissions, but creating these nice you know, projects.
Yeah, even the presentation as a whole.
Yeah, it's very good.
Wow.
Yeah, just fix this link right here and then you're good. But congratulations, Antonio, you win. Everybody wins. Like everybody wins for all of these. Collude, like look at how strong this is.
Yeah.
Like nice
I
header.
dig it.
Go through and just you can even add horizontal rules, by the way. And even these large screens, I think these are almost too large. I would actually integrate the like the portfolio grid, so you could have all 4 within one viewing.
And-
you could have 4,
Right.
and then
And then click through to the prototype.
yeah, and then like highlight this link because this is your hero right here. I feel
Yeah, that's true.
so very
No,
cool.
I like it.
Marks was
job.
fantastic. You know,
I really love
and
that blur.
then Ashes. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
this one here, right?
That blur was great.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. It's all good. Everybody did a fantastic job. See, that's a neat trick. Everybody's doing like quite well. And yeah,
Yeah, they're really turning it out for sure.
very cool. So
Cool.
we're just like, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I like it a lot. Like, they did a really good job. Diagonal line there too.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fun. I think when you're in XD, it's just like it makes you feel pretty powerful as you see, you know, even for you, seeing your designs
Things come to life like that. and
Yeah.
Animate. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, all those designs just came through. They, all the animation and like all the effects that they, you know, and within an hour.
Yeah.
Right? Again, it's impressive.
in an hour.
It's very impressive.
And that's all, of course,
So.
from that file. Yeah, cool.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, thank
I was
you.
kind of looking at the demo file. Cool.
Cool.
How's everybody doing?
Socks all around.
Huh?
I'm just reading the comments.
Yes, Kayla, you need to join the challenge. Kayla, let us know where you're from. Always want to do a shout out if you're new here. Let us know, Mark. Yes, socks for everybody. Love to give everybody some XD socks. And everybody did a great job. So super cool. We didn't review yours. That's not the end of it because, don't worry, within the next segment with Lisa Inouye, we have her with Marissa Blair from 11 to 1, and they will review them as well. And that's all this week on Adobe Live, as you can see right now. We've just been reviewing the daily creative challenges that Marissa launched this morning here with fantastic Kyle Grady, as I've been calling him. And again, this is the next segment, with Lisa and Marissa and Jermaine Boca bringing up, sort of wrapping it up from 1 to 3, where we'll have more reviews. So, yeah, into it. Ooh, look what you did there. I
Yeah.
like what you did down there at the bottom, by the way.
Yeah.
Like the,
I also like that you can make it like a negative
Yeah.
on the repeat grid. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Really cool.
And then if this works, I could think it will.
Look at it work. Yeah, zoom in on that. Like, did
Crushing
everybody
that
see
one.
that? Whoop, whoop.
Let's just redo it because that was kind of cool.
Yeah, so
Again.
one image, grab a bunch of images.
And then I'll just
they're
replace
all
it.
Rolling in
I like that.
into it. Very cool.
7 others. Cool.
And I like how you're doing that. Are these like people that...
I feel like would recommend them. Yeah. What?
I'm just laughing at that text that's in there.
And, it's life changing.
I'm going to be like, yes. I'm going to, like, whatever. Is it swipe right is yes?
Yes.
Yeah, swipe right. And again, we're picking a mentor, but like, yeah, you had me at
Oops.
you know, Pop-Tarts or whatever. Like, it's
And
just
jelly
like a bunch
donut.
of jelly donut. You had me at jelly donut.
donuts. So
You
let's
had me
make
at jelly
that.
donut.
And then I want to.
You're working it. Work it. Work it. Work it.
Cool. And then showcase that. Let's dial this down a bit. Transparent. Maybe too much. We'll see. We will see.
All right. Let me know where you're from, or if you're new, we want to welcome you. It's a full day. Well, you've done a lot of work. That's why we're like, wow, we've done a lot of work. We're all just
That's
watching.
good. Just watching away. With, not really sure
Everybody's
what-
silently judging. And
Yeah,
you need
I
to,
know, I
you
can
need to,
feel it.
you need to make sure you like recap, like just show it in its entirety.
Yeah, let's
Soon as
go over
well.
that real quick, right?
Actually, you know what? Can you hit if you just like select the first screen
Yep.
and then just
I'll
hit the play?
Yeah, for sure thing. All right. So yeah, it's cool.
And you want to kind of talk through it?
Yeah, so from yesterday, we worked on, again, the mentor app to connect mentors and mentees to people to help, you learn and guide through your career. Strictly focusing on like design, development, and marketing, like tech field related stuff. So coming in, you can log in or you can sign up. You can also sign up with Facebook because that's very popular. This is just what it looks like if you have an active input field, and then you kind of go through the process of onboarding. So your name, a little bit about yourself. You can upload from your camera or your library. You submit it, a little more about yourself. Come through there, you kind of find your categories that you relate to. So for me, I'll go with design for sure. Selected it, you continue, put some areas of focus. This is grayed out just because it's not active yet, but once you fill it in, there is an active state. After you fill in a couple, there's a few more. I did mess this up because that was a symbol and I resized it in another area, so
Yeah.
I will fix that. Focus on what details you want to learn, and then I'll take into your mentors. This is just an example for all the mentor cards that we could have possibly went with.
Yeah. You were kind of trying out different styles.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm a big fan of just trying a lot of things and see whatever works. I also like to hear what people think about it, so if you have any input, send it through. Just a list of mentors, real basic. You can also filter through your categories, ratings. We'll go through that. And then this is your profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So you have the ability to message people through there, so you can kind of see when they're typing and kind of get like a list of what you previously talked about. And the last screen that we were working on was kind of like a Tinder for mentors.
Yeah. So you
You
kind
can
of.
swipe left and right on people, and you can see from there. You might need to add a background for this kind of page, though, right? Because it's a little.
Yeah, and maybe make it stand out a little
like
bit or
maybe
something.
pull these back in,
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
and then not this part though, and not this part. There we go. And then if I hit Command 3,
Yeah.
yes,
Boom.
click in.
And then,
Let's just put
boom. Yeah.
that down here, but let's group them
Oh, that's nice.
right on.
I like-
And then we can, we'll put
like
these
that.
down a little more actually.
And I do think for, so basically if you first download this app, like I would love to basically jump straight to the mentor screens. Like maybe you don't have to go through the
Yeah,
login.
no, it's very fair. I mean, if that's the style of the app, right, I think you would want to drop them off in the mentors, 'cause that's the most important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And that kind of comes into play when we kind of dive into the prototyping, right? We'll
Yeah.
kind of see,
For sure.
we'll see how everything lays out, just like how it feels
Yeah,
from one
no, it definitely
screen
makes sense.
to the next.
So, yeah.
But man,
We prefer one over the other. It could also just be, you can actually do it this way too, where you kind of, and then above it, right, and kind of make it a little smaller so it looks like your cards aren't stuck in each other. Minus,
Oh,
duplicating
yeah.
your forehead and stuff.
yeah,
But just using different color, I don't know, maybe a different picture.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, maybe I didn't do that right. Let's see. If we,
I don't know,
it's not working.
but we do get the
I'll
we do
figure
get
that
the
out.
idea.
Yes.
We are getting down to the last couple minutes.
Right on. So yeah, I figured tomorrow we'd prototype this and make it link and
Yeah,
Showcase that
man,
way.
yeah, that looks really good.
about it.
So, Dana probably does say this is really great, Kyle. And that's great coming from a mentor as well. We did use some of your names. I hope that was okay. So we do have mentors from chat
Thanks,
that we'll see
everybody.
populated in their full glory, as well as we get into prototyping like tomorrow. Is that the plan?
Yeah, tomorrow. So,
Seeing it all
come
come
through.
together.
Bring it to life.
Yeah, I'm into it, and I'm gonna want this to really exist as an app.
Serving that design realness, you know?
Yeah, that's what we're all about. We're into it. Tiana says, "Well done, Kyle," and I
Thank
agree.
you.
It is very
Thank
well
you.
done,
Aw.
and working with you is awesome.
Oh,
Day 2, wrapping up. So thank you so much, everyone. This is really good. We have,
pretty
of
good.
course, full schedule today. Lisa's right over there. She's up next, but a big thank you to Kyle Grady. Follow him, Kyle PGH or Kyle Gradient on Instagram. But he'll
is.
be back tomorrow. Why? Because we lock him in this room. Just kidding.
and because I love to be here.
And he loves to be here. I love it. We love having you. We really appreciate you. Don't worry, lots of more tips and tricks with Lisa and Marissa up next. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in.